Hello, welcome to Biography TV. If you're new here, please subscribe and turn on the notification so you don't miss our next video. Biography of Faustin Archange Touadéra. Education in the past was a difficult height to attain, especially for children who came from a humble background. One such person who scaled the barriers to be educated is the President of the Central African Republic, Faustin Archange Touadéra, who is a professor of mathematics. Touadéra came from a very humble beginning, having been born to a driver and farmer in Bangui on the 21st of April, 1957. He started schooling at the Barthelemy Boganda College in Bangui for his secondary education, then going on to attend the University of Bangui and the University of Abidjan. He went on to get 2 doctorate degrees, one from the Lille University of Science and Technology in France in 1986 and the other from the University of Yaoundé in Cameroon in 2004. With such impressive academic credentials, he became assistant lecturer of mathematics at the University of Bangui in 1987. He rose to the position of Vice Dean of the university's Faculty of Science from 1989 to 1992 and later became the Vice-Chancellor in May 2004. He also served as the Rector of the university between 2005 and 2008. As Rector, he came up with a number of initiatives, including the establishment of the Euclid consortium, which is a long-distance learning program. Touadéra would go on to exchange his academic gown for a political robe when he was appointed Prime Minister by President François Bozizé on the 22nd of January 2008. This came after the resignation of former Prime Minister Euclid. Touadéra set up a government made up of 29 members, including ministers and ministers of state. After a national dialogue in December 2008, the president dissolved Touadéra's government on the 18th of January 2009 as part of preparations towards the formation of a government of national unity. However, Touadéra was again appointed prime minister the next day. A new government made up of 33 ministers was set up, with only 10 former ministers retaining their positions. The others were comprised of former rebels. Touadéra remained in office as prime minister until the 12th of January 2013, when he became the sacrificial lamb after a peace deal between President Bozizé and the Seleka rebel coalition. As part of the terms of the deal, required the appointment of a new prime minister from the opposition. Having tasted of the sweetness and glory of political power, Touadéra wasn't about to walk away completely after his dismissal. He later announced his intention to stand as an independent candidate in the October 2015 presidential election. When the presidential election held in December 2015, Touadéra finished in second place. But none of the candidates had the required majority vote, so a second round of voting was scheduled for February 2016. In the second round, he received the backing of most of the candidates who were defeated in the first round, and this worked in his favor as he ended up with 62% of the vote and emerged winner. His inauguration ceremony held on the 30th of March 2016. He later appointed his former chief of staff and campaign manager, Simply Sarangi, as prime minister. After he assumed office, France announced that its military intervention in Central African Republic (CAR) would come to an end. During a period of political crisis in CAR, about 2,500 French troops were deployed in as part of Operation Sangaris, supporting about 10,000 United Nations peacekeepers. Since coming into office, Touadéra's government has focused on reviving the agricultural sector, which has been struggling since 2013. The sector is the biggest contributor to the nation's gross domestic product and therefore crucial to its financial survival. The country ranks among the 10 poorest countries in the world and is considered to be the worst country to be young and the unhealthiest nation according to a 2019 Human Development Index report. Hopefully, Touadéra's academic expertise in mathematics will prove useful in developing a formula to lift the nation out of its poor state. Mathematically, he has 3 children with 2 women, Brigitte Touadéra and Marguerite Tina Touadéra, both of whom he is married to. It is reported that there has been a behind-the-scene battle between the 2 women for who is the rightful First Lady of the Central African Republic. Touadéra has the honorary role of High Steward of the Euclid consortium. What have we missed out of this biography of Touadéra? Let's know in the comment section. Will it be ridiculous to subscribe to our channel? If no, please like this video, share, and subscribe to our channel.